Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and let's talk about conventions because I need people to understand. Stop trying to tell people who go to conventions that there's something wrong when they question price hikes or price increase. Well, if you don't like it, you don't have to go or something like that. You're just saying that you're broke. Nobody's saying that they're broke. A lot of times things are just not worth the money, and that's the problem with a lot of you NPCs is that y'all will agree to dumb shit and then get mad that somebody had the audacity to question like, hey, why is the ticket going up from 110 to $125 and then it's going up again to another price increase? Really? Like that's crazy. And then not to mention, remember, different states have different taxes. So even though I'm in Georgia, my tax is different. If you're in California, if that $125 ticket, the tax on it is way higher than it would be for someone like me. So don't like be so for real. Then they're charging service fees. If the ticket is just $125 flat out rate and that's everything, fine. But y'all charging taxes and you're charging service fee and you're charging hold fee, which means that they hold out for like, they hold it. So when you get to the thing, you give them the barcode, they scan it, and then bam, you get your ticket to pick up, right? I don't understand why I'm being charged for all of that. I really don't. I really don't. You convince me with that bullshit. But what I don't like is that when these conventions start slowly going up on prices, they're going to start pricing people out because think about it. Somebody got to think about hotel. You got to think about your cosplay. You got to think about, do I have enough money to buy? You know what I'm saying? Do I have enough money to buy stuff at the convention or whatever and stuff like that? And I know some people are like, oh, well, just buy the 1 day pass. The 1 day pass is almost 100 something damn dollars. What the fuck I'm paying 100 something dollars for 1 day? What sense does that make? And then somebody was like, "Well, be glad you ain't going to New York because it's like 90 something dollars. $90 for 1 day? You don't lost your rabbit ass mind. Look, conventions, I get it. Y'all need money or whatever, but y'all gonna have to figure out something. Y'all gonna have to figure out a little bit something because you can't keep constantly increasing and pricing out people. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually the audience, this audience that y'all are trying to get, y'all are gonna slowly kill them out. Like people just don't understand, especially when a lot of people are being turned off from Hollywood stuff, whatever, in the first place. And on top of that, I've seen a lot of vendors and artists complain about people not buying. Yes, because they spend so much money on fucking the ticket itself and hotel. I'm sorry, I would love to spend, but shit, the hotel is this. I had to think about the hotel. I had to think about the ticket pricing and all that kind of stuff. I got to see how many days I'm going to damn stay. And then I got to see if I'm gonna try to take a picture with somebody. You know what I'm saying? In case I came, because I know this might be my only shot to see. Let's say Sean Schimmel. This might be my only shot to see his ass. Oh, and I already know he's gonna charge this much as well. Like y'all got to think about that kind of stuff. You don't. I get it, going to convention, but if everything is being charged and overly priced out, you can't get mad that somebody be like, well, I don't know. I think, oh shit, I don't turn. Well, I don't know. Does it seem like it's worth? You know what I'm saying? Like the ticket price, and then I hate when people try to justify it. It's the same thing as McDonald's monkey asses. Oh, well, the reason why we got rid of the dollar menu because we were losing out of money and stuff like that. So in order to make up for it, we're pricing the thing up so we can make the money back. That doesn't even make any goddamn logical sense. How the hell you lose? How the hell you have less foot traffic and then you're making more profits with less foot traffic, but then you had more foot traffic and more people buying and you were losing money? That doesn't make fucking sense to me. I understand some people are gonna be like, oh, math or whatever and stuff like that, but the inflation is retarded. The interest is retarded. You get what I'm saying? You can't you can't tell me that if I price something at $1, right? A dollar and some change, because we already know how taxes is, and I get 300,000 people buying it, buying that thing for $1 and some change, right? And I'm still losing out. How? How am I still losing out? But then I charge it to $20, and I have less people coming in. But apparently my sales done doubled. Did it really double? Because are you taking in consideration the inflation? You get what I'm saying? I'm not sitting up here saying that sometimes it doesn't happen like that. But what I don't want is I don't want conventions to get complacent and try to stick with the inflation rates, because at the end of the day it's supposed to be a place for people to come have fun. And if you're going to like, because to me y'all already got a lot of volunteers, so it can't be y'all paying staff really, because most staff is free. You know what I mean? But if you're doing it because they're charging more for the building, hosting, or whatever, I don't know. Maybe it's time to downsize. If you ask me, that's just my personal opinion. If it's too big to the point where it's getting out of control, downsize. That's how I look at it. I'd rather you downsize the convention than you overly pricing out people just to try to justify, the fact that you got these tickets going up to damn near $150. Because then once that happens, and once we accept the $125, then it's gonna go to 130. Then it's gonna go to 135. Then it's gonna go to 140. Then it's gonna go to 150. Then next thing you know, you done jumped from 150 to 180 because inflation, or because we need the money. You get what I mean? And at that point, there are gonna be people gonna be like, I don't know. And again, NPCs, stop telling people that it's okay. No, it's not okay. Just because your monkey asses got that kind of money, I guess, or just because you're willing to spend that kind of money, not everybody else is willing to spend that kind of money. And I don't want people to be forced to spend money unnecessarily and get nothing back. And that's what's happening right now in society, is that we're being charged too much for shit and we're getting less from the money. That doesn't make logical sense to me. You can't sit up here and ask me to pay more for less. You get what I'm saying? Because if you want the 5-day tickets to be that much, then you better have a weekend pass that's like $90 flat rate. Fair is fair, right? You get what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have to start doing something to offset that, to me. But again, it's not because people are being cheap or anything. It's because nowadays people aren't getting worth the money that they're asking for. And a lot of places are asking for too much money. And I understand some people are gonna be like, hey, if you can't afford it, don't go or whatever. But okay, how if you tell about 100 people that, hey, if you can't afford it, don't go, and then 100 of those people say no, and then that does a trickling effect, because each time you say that to people, guess what? More people stop coming. Ask the comic book industry how that worked for them. If you don't like my politics, don't buy my books. Okay, bet. So you get what I'm saying? You have to be careful when you tell the people who actually love and support your stuff that if you don't like the price, don't buy it. Nobody asks you to come. Oh, really? Oh, okay, okay, fine, fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Dragon Con. If you know, well, guess what? You're right. If I don't like the price, I don't have to go. You is exactly right. So hopefully that won't trickle down into a bigger effect, right? Because a lot of these conventions think that they can do that, or they have people speaking for them and trying to justify shit. And I'm just like, I'm trying to tell y'all, this ain't the business. This ain't what it is. Honestly, you're not about to sit up here and try to tell me that I'm in the wrong for questioning price increases. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the ones that get to go around traveling, doing all kinds of shit or whatever. You better start figuring out something else. You know, there's so much social media stuff where you can also make so much extra money from. You better start doing that. You better start making sure you have somebody promoting that, the YouTube, the Instagram, and all that kind of stuff, the Facebook, all that stuff. Like y'all gonna have to do something better than this. That's how I look at it. Use social media to make the extra money that you need, but stop trying to depend on the fandom to keep constantly paying for you, overpricing and overtaxing the audience. That's how I look at it. That's just my personal opinion on that situation. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, everybody.